Hi Aries, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for August 2019. This month I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings. And to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Aries Sun, Aries Ascendant, and Aries Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. At the end of this reading, Aries, I'm going to pull a gemstone crystal for you from this bag of gems and give you messages as to why, from my spirit guides, as to why that stone would be the best for you to wear, carry, and work with in the month of August 2019. And if you're interested, you can get my mid-year love and romance psychic tarot update for 2019 by clicking on the link below this video in the description box in the Show More section. All that being said, Aries, now onto your August 2019 psychic tarot reading. First card you have, Aries, is Ace of Rods. This is new beginnings. This is could be receiving an inheritance. It could be a new beginning at work, a new job, a new love relationship. Could even be the birth of a child. New beginnings of some kind. There is some element of starting over again and feeling like you're fresh right out of the box to do something. It could be new in your career. It could be something new you want to pursue. Because I get like you're thinking things over carefully, and I keep getting new start. So there's something, I don't know that this is just getting thrust upon you unexpectedly, because I feel like what my guides are talking about, you've already been pondering this. And some of you are going to go out and take some chances and challenges in a work area. It could be a new job, a new career, could even be the career or job or business you already are in or own, and you're going to start taking some risks and chances in those areas. You hold a lot of power this month, Aries. This is a powerful month for you. It's like seek and ye shall find. So what you go for and what you're seeking, whatever it is you're seeking, if you're seeking love or a love partner or a new job or new business avenues to explore, whatever you are going to seek, in August, the planets in the heavens and the cosmos are aligning it together for you to find it, for you to get it. There's also some kind of healing that's going to go on here, and you may feel like you need to heal from something that was like damaging to you physically, some physical ailment, or to your reputation. And, you know, maybe there's been something where, I'm not saying it's true, but, you know, people could have been criticizing you for your work or for something you did or said, or, you know, something that you got involved with that maybe you shouldn't have, or maybe other people perceive that you shouldn't have. And it may have kind of rattled disrupted your reputation. If you need to move, you may be calling on people, on favors of people. Like, could be a physical move of a job, a business location, a home location, could even be to make a move from like, I'm in this company and this line of work and I want to move over here. You may have favors of people that could help you out, networking, people that you've done things for that may have connections that could help you to further or advance what you're doing, or if you wanted to switch your job or change your career. Like calling in favors to people also comes up here. Some of you may even go on a diet or start some new health regime and have a lot of success with it right off the bat. So that also comes up here. You have the Page of Rods. This very well could be you, because this is a Fire sign person, this is either an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could also be a messenger. Pages are often messengers. And this page of rods, would be a messenger about business, work, enterprise. Could even just have to do with communication or the birth of something. So it could be a messenger about that. And sometimes pages are children. Not always, but if you have a child that's a fire sign, this could apply to them. It's also kind of like time for you to get things ready, to amp things up and get things in motion. If there was something like a party, a wedding, a celebration, a gathering, an event, a PowerPoint presentation, something that would require you to plan, organize, take measured steps, get things ready. It's that kind of energy here. I feel like this is something that's going to be important for you to do in August. I also do feel like you're going to hear some kind of message from someone that's going to say, somebody like a boss or somebody left something. Like it could be one of your friends or family members left their spouse. It could be a boss that you knew left their job, is leaving, retiring, or quitting. But I feel like you're going to get some kind of news of something leaving something. Could even be like if you have somebody living in your house, like your kids, or if somebody was staying there, you may get the message and find out, hey, I'm moving, I'm going to live in a different location, so I'm living here. It can also be that kind of leaving. But I don't feel like it's you doing it. I feel you're getting the news and message about somebody else doing it. But it's going to make some kind of difference to you because it's coming up in your reading. So it could be your boss. It could be some coworkers. It could be a child to you that's says, hey, I'm going to move in with my friends and I'm not going to live here anymore. Or I wasn't going to go away to college and live at college. I was going to commute, but guess what? Now I'm going to live there, that kind of thing. You may have the feeling a little bit like you have to tighten your belt. You may feel the squeeze a little bit financially. I'm not saying you're destitute or bankruptcy. I'm not saying that. But it could be some expenses that you're incurring lately from some things that are going on in your life that you're like, man, I just spent a lot of money on this, that. Like if you have a big gathering, a big party you have to plan, or some big trip you're going to do, or if you had to spend a lot of money for equipment or other items to enhance the business that you want to start, like capital. You may feel like, okay, I have to tighten my belt now in August. It's just like a temporary thing, if that makes sense for you. Now, the next card you have here is the Empress, and this is a maternal figure that is either crossed over to the other side or in the living. They could be watching you, guiding you, protecting you, and like I said, it could be a mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, stepmother, someone like a mother figure to you. It could also be you, could be the Empress. And you could be creating something because the Empress is the number 3, which is the number of creation. This could be a birth of a child, a birth of a project, a birth of a plan, business, or an idea. Some of you may find out that your mother is not doing too well. Or a mother figure to you. They may have some kind of sickness that's cropped up, or maybe they're just not feeling well in August. Doesn't necessarily have to be something serious where they're, going to pass away, but they might not be feeling well. They might be having trouble with their stomach, with their digestive systems, their colon, their intestines. It could have some area of digestion area could be giving them problems. Some of you are going to find out that you have a child that's going to be coming into the picture in your family. Either you're going to give birth to this child, or this is somebody very close to you, a sibling, could be, could also be one of your children is going to have a child. I heard May is when they could be delivered. So that sounds like, because I think now if you find out in August, they might not, it seems like they should be delivered in April, but I don't know. I heard the month of May. So some of you may find out soon. And if you don't find out in August, you know, these predictions, they go both directions, as you know. Like I've said it before, listen to what I said a year ago, because it could be happening to you right now. And what I'm saying right now could happen to you a year from now, or in a couple months from now, because you don't all have the same birth chart with the same birth time and the same birth location and the same birthday. So your timing is going to be different for all of you. Some of you may, either you personally or somebody you're close to, may put a house on the market for sale because they're going to move. It's either you or someone you're connected to. Maybe even the person that's going to have a baby. It's possible. You're going to feel like you want to help them. Like if it's not you and it's somebody you're connected to, I feel like you're going to want to be part of it, give them assistance, be there for them, like be helpful, like help them. I feel that's your feeling here. You have the King of Swords next. This is an air sign male. This could be a female too. This would either be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Could even be you, Aries, if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that is an air sign. There's something going on with them, quite a bit. And they may be making a big splash in something they're doing. And also traveling comes up around this King of Swords. You may get invited to attend some gathering thrown by the King of Swords, or you could be inviting the King of Swords to something you're throwing. I feel like they're looking at you, Aries, like you need to be careful of putting all your cards on the table. You need to reserve some things back. So they have some concern for you, or because I'm trying to see like how are they looking at you in August, and I get they feel like you need to keep your cards close to the vest, or not put all your cards out on the table. Keep some things in reserve. You may look at them like whatever's going on in their life, like they're tolerating a lot, like they're putting up with a lot and tolerating a lot. I feel like also for some of you, whenever the court cards come up, the people cards, they can be multiple people, because it's not just one Aries watching this video. I also get that this King of Swords is like a harbinger of change for you in some way. They may even be talking to you about how to restructure your life. They could be a financial advisor. They could be a parent or a friend, or somebody that's close to you that is like, hey, you know what, this would be a really good investment for you to make, or, you know, why don't you think of, you know, maybe they're going to be giving you career advice or helping you out. They could be a connecting person, like a networking person. And it did come up about networking earlier in your reading. So this could be somebody that, I get like they're instrumental in change for you in some way. And if you don't see this happening in August, again, this could happen in September or October. And I feel like the King of Swords is kind of like, they're all about what's the best plan of action. That seems to be their mode at the moment. And they're kind of like instigating you in some ways, but I feel like it's to think outside of the box or to think differently. I feel like a lot of like round table discussions goes on with you and this King of Swords. Maybe it's not a lot of discussions. Maybe it's just a couple big discussions. But for some of you, it could be a lot. It's going to be different for all of you. You have the Justice card next. And this is dealing with court documents, legal papers, lawyers, contracts, the court systems, judges, lawsuits, settlements. Some of you may have some property issues that come up. It could be personal property, but it could also be property of where your home is. Maybe there's a dividing line between you and your neighbors that's in dispute, or maybe you're going to have your taxes reassessed. Maybe you don't agree with the assessment, or something to do with your property and legal. There could even be, for some of you, this isn't going to happen to all of you because you all don't have your own home, but some of you may even get some paper that comes to you in the mail that says they're requiring you to do something. Like maybe a neighbor says there's a tree on your yard that's on the property line and they want it removed, but it's more on your property. Or your sidewalk is all cracked and maybe the town is saying, you know what, that's not our responsibility, the sidewalk right in front of your house. So in my area, it's not. Like you would have to fix it. The town isn't going to fix the sidewalk. So it could be something like that. Like, you know, maybe they're going to say this, or something maybe needs to be replaced at your property, like a gas line, a water meter, that kind of thing. Could be property-related issues that come up. And some of you, I do feel, are going to get some kind of notification in the mail, like regular mail, snail mail, not email, that's going to say that you need to do something like that. Some of you could get some kind of papers in the mail about like court documents that could be like, maybe you were in a group settlement, like a group lawsuit for some kind of medication or, you know, some other thing, and you're going to get some kind of payout. They're informing you that it's going to court. It could also be court documents like if there could be a lawsuit here or something that needs to be settled with your job or with your place of residence. Because some of you, this is going to be court documents or like papers saying, I don't know if I want to say it's a summons, because some of you, it's going to be like you're going to hear something is going to court or a settlement's going to get reached. And I don't feel like this is something that's going to upset you. For most of you, I feel like this is going to be something you're going to be happy is getting going, or some kind of relief. I'm not getting like you're like freaked out about it. That's not the feeling I have. So now I'm going to look into this bag of gemstone crystals and see what is the best gemstone for Aries to wear, meditate with, sleep with under your pillow, work with, carry. For Aries for August, what's the best gemstone crystal for Aries for August 2019? Oh, you got rose quartz. I haven't seen that one come up, I think, ever since I started doing these. So that's kind of interesting. I don't think so. I think you're the first one. So rose quartz. Light, very light pink stone. You know, this is a funny message. I wouldn't have thought they would say this. It's going to like enhance or spring up your intuition. Enhance your intuition in August. It's also going to calm down your, if you have any, if you feel like your nerves are raw, it'll calm your nerves. It's also going to counteract any negative energy that you have coming at you from anyone. So it would be a really good, you know, they sell gemstone bracelets of, you know, they sell them of every kind now. In the beginning, it used to just be aventurine, turquoise, tiger's eye, rose quartz, and I don't know, maybe that was it. But now, if you go on eBay or you look on the internet, they sell all kinds of petersite and malachite and all other kinds of gemstones. So you could get this in a bracelet, would help you to wear it in August. It's going to help you put out love and money, even money, which I'm surprised about that, but it's going to then have it attract to you. So it's like the give and receive vibe comes from this. What you give, you're going to receive. If you're generous and you give money and love and attention to others, you are going to receive money and also love and attention from others. It's also going to help you get into a state of like having peace of mind. So rose quartz looks like it's really, really going to help you in August. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thanks for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get a continuation of this reading, Aries, where I look into my crystal and give you additional messages and predictions from my spirit guides for August 2019, you can access those videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the description area in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for August 2019 psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. Also, the other link below this video is the mid-year love and romance psychic tarot update for 2019, where I pulled 4 cards using the Morgan Greer tarot deck and pulled 1 card from the John Holland Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle cards for each sign of the zodiac. That link is also below, and you can go to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu, and there you will see all the video series I've recorded that are on Vimeo. I have many. I have well over 1,300 videos on Vimeo, maybe even 1,400 by now, of all those psychic predictions and messages of all different kinds. And if you go to my website, you're going to see I list like what cards did I use? Did I use the crystal? How many cards did I pull for each sign? What's the time frame? How long the predictions go out to? These love predictions, I thought they were just going to give me predictions until the end of 2019, but many of them went even past it, well into March and April of 2020. So you may want to check those out. So I hope you have an absolutely awesome August, Aries, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.